While many people are now turning to weight loss medications to lose weight, new research shows that a plant-based diet may be a much better choice than weight loss medications because it comes without the side effects and it's a more permanent way to shed pounds. Here to shed some light on the benefits of power foods and a plant-based diet is nutrition researcher and author of the Power Foods Diet, Dr. Neil Barnard and Shauné Hayes, who lost 100 pounds on a plant-based diet. We appreciate you both taking the time to talk with us today. So Dr. Barnard, I'll start with you. Why is a plant-based diet so effective, and how do certain foods spur on weight loss?
We've known for a long time that people who eat more vegetables, fruits, beans, and whole grains, the plant-based foods, tend to weigh a lot less than their meat-eating friends, perhaps as much as 35 pounds less on average. But recently, Harvard researchers took this another step, and they studied more than 100,000 people and found that the more people ate of certain foods, the more weight they lost as years went by. In other words, they weren't avoiding foods. The more of these foods they ate, the more weight they lost. And these were humble foods, everyday foods. Blueberries are at the top of the list, and the cousins like raspberries and strawberries, but other simple foods like broccoli or cauliflower or Brussels sprouts or spinach or beans or cantaloupe. And the question is, which are the power foods? So how can I incorporate them into my diet? And which are the foods that are not power foods? Which are the things that are going to get in my way? Separate those two, focus on the power foods, and you never diet again. You're never worried about counting calories or limiting portions because everything you're eating restores your metabolism, allows you to keep your weight off naturally.
So can eating plant-based be more effective than weight loss medications?
Dramatically so, and here's why. The weight loss medications, first of all, they cost a lot of money. $15,600 is the current annual cost for one person. Secondly, they come with side effects like nausea and vomiting and diarrhea. Not everybody gets them, but many people do. So you're taking the injection, you're losing weight, but then your weight loss kind of stops, it plateaus. You're not quite where you want to be, but you're stuck with these side effects and this huge expense. So the vast majority of people quit taking them. And what happens? The weight comes right back. You're just substantial. You've lost a lot of money. You've endured side effects. You're not where you want to be. With a plant-based diet, in our randomized clinical trials, we have shown that people lose weight starting very quickly in the process. The weight stays off. We've tracked people for a year, 2 years, beyond, and you're making a qualitative shift. You're not starving it off, so there's no reason for that weight ever to come back.
What are some of the power foods that spur on weight loss?
Okay, so let's walk through a day. How about if I love French toast? Could French toast be a slimming thing? Absolutely. I'm going to add 2 ingredients. One is some cinnamon. Researchers have found that cinnamon causes weight loss. In randomized clinical trials, about a teaspoon of cinnamon per day knocks off about 7.5 pounds. You don't have to use a whole teaspoon because we got lots of other power foods too. Now, I'm going to put some syrup on my French toast. That'll be a blueberry cinnamon syrup. Okay, now we're talking. French toast with cinnamon and blueberries, great. If it's the middle of the morning, you want a snack, I would not have barbecue potato chips. Instead, how about a banana or an apple or a pear? Researchers have found that the more of these foods you eat, the more weight you lose. Let me be clear. You don't gain weight from adding 2 apples to your routine. These foods cause an appetite control to kick in, so you lose weight. Lunchtime. How about a veggie lentil soup or a chili? And we've got a Southwest chili that'll knock your socks off. For dinner, we can serve pasta. What matters is what goes on top. This is not going to be the greasy ground beef sauce. It'll be my spicy arrabbiata, followed by carrot cake, brownies. Yes, these are indulgent sounding foods, but they're all built with the power ingredients.
Well, Shauné, tell us your story and how you lost 100 pounds without medication.
Absolutely. So I'm someone who, has dieted over the years, just yo-yo dieting and trying every trend and fad diet. I'd even tried medication to lose weight and did not like the side effects and the way that it made me feel. And just over the years, I started to develop some health issues. And so it was the healthcare that kind of gave me a wake-up call that I needed to do something differently. So I started working with a health coach and learning more about these power foods and just really trying to incorporate more fruits and vegetables and whole grains and beans and legumes into how I was eating. And what I noticed over time is that I started to lose weight naturally. I wasn't so much focused on the weight as I was so about just trying to really get healthier. And so I started to lose weight more naturally. I started to notice that the health issues I was dealing with over, for a long time started to dissipate. And so I really just kept building meals around these power foods and, with my oatmeal, putting blueberries and cinnamon in that and just really trying to incorporate them more in my lifestyle. And so over between 2.5 years, I was able to lose 100 pounds naturally. I've been able to maintain that weight loss. And then the health issues I was dealing with have all reversed. And the medication I was on to manage those conditions, I'm no longer taking.
And where can we go to learn more?
Our website is pcrm.org. That stands for Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, pcrm.org. And the Power Foods Diet is on Amazon, everywhere online, and in bookstores, wherever books are sold.
All right. Thank you both for joining us today.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.